1Chain.
What's up, DIOR?
The hiatus. the hiatus. Where the hell you
I'm
been?
around. Out of sight, I guess.
Why so though?
Life, I guess, in a nutshell. I don't know what really made me just like fall back completely, but I went through a lot of shit. So it was a pile up of shit, like going to jail, like using drugs. That shit was just part of it because it was the lifestyle in itself, and no shade to it, you know.
Yeah.
I love motherfuckers that's in it every day, but it was like a lot. And I couldn't get into music because it was something I did when I was happy, when I was having fun. And that's not where I was at for a while.
So you say you did it when it was fun to you in that time.
When it was lit, like I was with people that I don't hang with no more. Like I was just having fun with it. I didn't really have no expectations from rap either. Like dropping music, I didn't know what it was going to be.
Yeah, but you were so good. Like, so it's like, you know, I wouldn't even think it would be something just fun. Like, I mean, you were good. Like, you could tell a story.
People don't realize,
cadence, all that.
People don't realize I kind of realized that as everybody else did. I kind of realized with y'all, like, oh shit, like I'm hot. You know, it was like at the same time we was going through that. Like, I surprised myself, I guess. Like, I didn't know all of this was going to come with it so fast. I think also the expectation of me kind of scared me, you know, if I could be honest, just a bit. I think the expectation everybody started having, like, oh, you got to drop or you got to do this. And it was like, wait. I was doing it because I wanted to do it. I was doing it because I enjoyed it. But, I mean, I guess that's something that you had to overcome if you want to do the music.
Because a lot of people, I mean, even myself, we were looking for that song. Like, you were dropping hot-ass freestyles, snippets, all that. But it was like, where's the song? But it was so hot that it overshadowed, like, you didn't have a record. And the fact that you even got a chance to go up the Cosmic Kev come-up show without a song, like, was crazy. So, like, why didn't you even drop a song?
And I think that's also a reason why I didn't feel, I'm not going to say like I didn't have to, but I kind of felt like that wasn't my goal because I came out doing this and it was working. Right. So it was like, all right, this is a transition. And I think with the transition, I didn't know what people expected, so I didn't know what they wanted me to put out. Now I be like, you know, just write. And that's something I discovered recently, like writing recently, because when I say I wasn't rapping, it wasn't that I just wasn't dropping music. I was like not writing anything for a period of time. Like, and now I be writing and it's when I think more of like it being what you went through, just be real, just say, you know, talk about, that's when it's the best. When I think about, oh, I gotta do it for somebody else,
it doesn't come out
it's
natural.
Not the same.
You said you felt like it, you know, you said that it was a fun time in a period, and so I'm going to take it as if it was a time when, you know, when you was getting lit, whatever your choice was, having fun. You feel like now with you not like being as lit and having that major social media presence now, it's not that. Okay, let me go back. So what I'm trying to say is it's not fun anymore because you don't have those fun instruments around.
Right. I feel like it's different. That's what I'll say. I feel like in some ways I needed to stop having fun, and in some ways that fun was what I needed to feel like, all right, I want to make music. But it was like, I guess the clash between being an artist and real life shit. Yeah. Because being an artist is getting lit and turning up and being with your homegirls, going to the club, because that's all we rapping and talking about. Being with your niggas, chilling on the block. But when you're not doing all of that, it's different. And it's not conducive to your real life, it's definitely different.
I just kind of remind me what Meek said in one of the interviews. He, because he did a song with Drake and with Lil Baby and Durk, and he said, Dirk and Baby was running circles around him rapping, because now he's at a different level with the Sixers, and he got a brand new baby, you know, and now he changing diapers. He not out doing drills and shit, you know.
Exactly.
So
that's true.
Things is
I
different.
relate to that, but I also feel like I got so much shit to talk about still that I haven't said enough.
Yeah. Do you feel like you was ready for the hype or for the popularity that came with it? Like, I mean, because when you came out, everything just change.
I've always been a popular girl. I was popular. Like, even before rapping, it wasn't like nobody didn't know who I was, just me, just Lauren. It wasn't like that. So it was definitely overwhelming in some aspects, only because so many people felt like they had an input or a say so or an opinion about me that I didn't know, and that was different. Like, what do y'all know? But it wasn't nothing I wasn't used to. So it just got crazier.
It sounded like the Lou came from Lauren, right? Yeah. So Lou. So where the Chain Gang come from? 1Chain.
A girl I was friends with before. We used to joke. We was like the goofiest, the funnest. But one day I was just dancing or something. She was just joking and laughing, and she said, "Okay, it's the 1ChainGang." Literally, she just said it one day, and I was like, "I like that.
That sound fly."
It is just me, you know, just the one me gang. I don't know where we got that from. I think I used to call myself Lou Chains because I was obsessed with 2 Chainz. Like, that's my dad.
Yeah.
Like, I've been obsessed with rap probably longer than I realized, but yeah, that's where that kind of came from. Like, yeah, I thought 2 Chainz was my dad, and yeah, she called me the 1ChainGang, and I stuck
The
with
rest
it.
was history.
It stuck.
Now I see where you got your wittiness from, because you love 2 Chainz, and he always got some fly shit to say. And when I like listen to majority of like your raps or your freestyles, like you always got like this wittiness about you, but are also like telling like a story. Yeah, you from Uptown, right? Uptown.
That's my spot.
Uptown. I don't think a lot of people from like, no, matter of fact, you know, I changed it. I think Uptown is getting its just due, because what they got, PNB Rock. That's it.
Quilly Mills.
Quilly, even though he acting.
Lou Chains.
Real shit.
Core from Uptown.
That's right. It seems like y'all always got like a story to tell up there. Like y'all always, you know, going back and reflecting on y'all life. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when, like I said, when I hear a lot of your raps where you like really like dipping into like just like your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like just kind of let me in on like your penmanship. Like, you know, when you write those raps that's like real personal, whether it's about your baby father or just like life and shit, period. Like,
well, previously I used to, you know, do my thing, get my shot. The rest was history. That'd be it. I get high and I write me songs, and I think a lot of motherfuckers do that. Like, that's how you get in your zone. But like I said, it's easy for me to just express the shit that I've been through. So I could start with a thought, like, let me talk about this, or just say this about this, and it'll go from there. And yeah, I try to take that mixed with things. I try to generalize it, because I know people might have been through something similar, but maybe not something directly like on that. But I don't know, it worked for me, because the Best of Me joint, girls was like, oh my God, this is my whole life. And I'm like, how? This is literally my whole life. Like, this is it, specifically tit for tat. The exact thing I'm talking about. So
you was relatable with a lot of stuff, though. I felt like, you know, you writing those type of things, a lot of girls are like going through that type of stuff, you know, and experiencing.
And that was a long time ago, so I would hope that by now we is not putting up with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to say that you ever really like dipped into like, I mean, because when you was out, it was like, what, 17, 18, like 19 sometime. So we didn't really get into like the super sexy BBL type of rap. Like, we still was in that.
Right, we was still chilling.
Yeah, we was still chilling, but it was still sexy. It was still, you know, fun. Like, you know, and I like to also call it the clout era too, because you got your Quilly on live going crazy, your Lil Pump, everybody, and then, you know, at a point in time, you know, you used to turn up on your lives.
I did. I didn't used to do it like on purpose. Like, I didn't, it wasn't really for the people. It was more like, okay, they get a kick out of this. I'm just being myself, but they fuck with this, so I guess so. I guess exploit. I'm lit. I am lit. I am having fun.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like I said to you before, like I was like a spectacle at one point. I used to act a fool. I used to fight. I used to turn up. So I got why people wanted to see it. I get it.
Did that used to make you mad?
I was
like,
lit.
People like pulling out the cameras every time they see you, or
it
you
didn't make
fight,
me,
or like
it didn't make only when I had to fight.
Yeah.
Only when I had to fight that I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this?
Right.
Why she always got a camera?
Yeah.
But like I done had people like record me getting into a car. I done had people like I'm in Dave and Buster's with my son, and they're like, oh, can we get a picture of the whole family? People like, who are you? And I'm like, nobody, child. Don't even worry about it. But like. Somebody from a foreign country, like, are you a celebrity? No. But no, it didn't make me mad. It's overwhelming, I guess.
Yeah.
You do feel like why are people worried about me? But I mean, I guess it's what come with it. It's you gotta charge it to. That's what come with it. You gotta charge it to the game. Yeah, I don't get mad about it. It's inconvenient to say the least. Sometimes you don't want people all in your fucking business, but.
Cause that's how I feel. I feel like people just like, you know, when they pull out the camera. I mean, well, of course, you know, you more popular than me. You know what I'm saying? So people pulling out the cameras and if you getting into altercations and stuff like that, everything is like, you know, recorded.
Yeah, I mean, I went to jail in front of my son, and I was pissed off that bitches thought that was a joke to, oh, she's getting locked up in front of her son. Like, who the fuck jokes about that? That's not funny. Yeah. Like, I felt shitty about it, but I could talk about it because I'm such a fucking great mom. Yeah. That's fine. We all have our skeletons in our closets. Period. And mines are just on the internet, but, you know.
With your son, like, you know, him going to be getting older, like, and then you tell him, are you going to tell him you a rapper, or he already know?
No, he knows.
He knows?
He thinks I'm famous. He asked me, do I know Cardi B? Because we're both rappers and we're both girls. So he thinks, like, we're friends. And people know me. Like, he said someone came up to him in school and was like, that's ChainGang's son, like telling somebody else. And I was like, what was that? He was like, I don't know, Mom. So I feel like he get it a teeny bit. He's been out with my dad, and people be like, that's, what you call his son? So he get it.
They say Chain or they say Lauren?
They say Chains. My dad be like, who? But he know now.
Parents don't play. They be like, wait, no,
excuse me. He know now. He know now.
Yeah. That's so decent. Like I was saying, like they get on the internet and they type in like how you gonna feel about him coming up against old lives and old videos, and of course you rapping too. Like, you know what I'm saying, like does that ever like, you know, get to you too? Like, you know, if he might come across it, you ever sit him down, like, you know.
I feel like like me and my son locked in. When he at that age, he's gonna know from me before anybody. Like he's not. And we like this. He my only kid. So. Yeah. I'm not saying I don't, like, it don't matter, but it's water under the bridge. Like,
it's over.
Of course it's, you know, I want to say embarrassing in the moment, but I'm also not what I've been through. So that's not who I am.
Yeah, I feel like, you know? It's like, I don't know, like with females, or not even just females, with people, they always try to drag people through the mud with like, certain things that happen because what you had that video out too, like the video, the explicit video,
my little sex tape.
Yeah, your sex tape,
allegedly,
allegedly, right?
My sex tape.
Allegedly,
whatever.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was so many rumors. They were saying I was having a threesome in the video. That's not true. There's no threesomes popping off. It's me having a little girl on girl action. It's water under the bridge.
When you seen it on the internet, like, did it make you feel like, damn, like,
yeah, I was annoyed, like I was so mad, and yeah, I thought about my son, like, well, damn, I never thought somebody was going to Kim K me, but
yeah, you know who did it?
I had suspicions, and I've beat their ass already.
Oh, okay, so you handled the problem.
Yeah.
Now, what if they wasn't the one that did it?
What if? They still earned it. Fuck it.
Anybody, but like in your family, see it, like anybody?
My grandmom cursed me out about it. My dad's mom, she said I saw that disgusting video of you. So that pissed me off too. Like, oh, motherfuckers. But it pissed me off more because I felt like somebody showed my grandma. Yeah. Oh, like, my grandma is not on Instagram. My grandma's not on Instagram. Y'all had to show her this. So yeah, I was like, I don't know if my dad seen it. My mom seen it, but my mom, My mom doesn't think there's anything wrong with me.
You a princess in high.
I'm a saint.
Yeah.
She gets it.
So even just like those videos and like your family and stuff, seeing like any of your rap videos and stuff, like any of you just spitting on there.
My mom knows all my raps.
Oh, that. She seen the Cosmic Cab one?
My mom knows all my raps. Y'all gotta see her Instagram. Like when it was 1ChainGang, it was everything on there. But no, my dad, he knows I rap, but I don't think he's like listened to me or watched any of my freestyles and stuff. He works at like a drug and alcohol facility, so some of his clients be telling him who I am. So they be like, "Oh, you 1ChainGang dad." But I don't think he listens to my raps. I hope not.
Okay. So like I seen he was on with Cosmic Cab. Look, I gotta ask this: did you pay to get on there, or did he hit you up?
He hit me up.
He hit you up?
Yeah.
So I heard.
I didn't know that people did that. Like that's what people don't understand. I literally was just rapping. The way people was acting like I knew what was going on, I really didn't. I just was hot, so they was figuring like, oh, okay, well she got this shit because she know how to rap. But I just started rapping, and it just was like when Kev wrote me, he was like, yeah, make sure you ready. I was like, man, just let me know when so I can get my makeup done. He said, make sure you got them bars ready. I'm like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm ready to go. Just
let me know so I can get bad.
I just got a little cute.
How was it up there? Like, was you nervous or did you?
Absolutely not. I was in my zone.
Was you fried?
I was fried. I was not nervous. I had a blast.
Yo, that shit's so deep. And so many people, they be wanting to go up there so bad.
Yeah,
whatever.
people was like, did you pay? How much did you pay? And I'm like, pay?
Pay?
People do that?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't do that, though. Like, yeah, I really didn't know, though. It was, like, so innocent. I was like, no, I didn't pay. He was like, come on. I was like, okay.
Man, that shit, I'm telling you, man, that shit was hot. Like,
yeah,
I'm a fan. I'm going to just say I've always been a fan.
I appreciate it.
Like, always, even down to the one John where he trying to suck me dead, trying to suck me raw, that's my shit. But
no rap cat.
You sit in the car with the two braids, right? And your first line was, back in the day, if we had beef with them bitches,
we wait till we see them bitches.
Right. However, that line was also borrowed by other rappers or so. Like, so you know how you feel even just hearing that same bar in another
it being
rapper.
A spinoff.
Yeah, it's being a spinoff. I like that. I gotta use that.
I feel flattered. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
It's like that was cute. That's it.
Cause it was on some like made it a hot line, made it a hot song.
It was cute. I will say that.
Yeah.
It was good. That was good.
I hate that they try to pin like two female rappers like together.
I hate that they make it seem like that was my diss song.
That's what they said.
Like, you know, like they try to make it seem like that was I was the antagonist. You know?
Because it was a video of you rocking out to the music, so I never really seen like the
For
whole
me,
thing.
that's what it was. Yeah, music.
Yeah. Because in the next thing you know, it was a video of an altercation going on. So it kind of
life hit you fast.
Yeah, it was by surprise. Like, god damn, like what happened? Like just that fast. Or like I never wanted to, you know, see that type of thing.
Yeah.
So,
but
you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like even myself, because other people said it too. A lot of folks felt like after that situation, that's when you took your hiatus. Like you didn't even want to do music no more. You ain't want to like spit no more.
I don't think that's true. I think
yeah, you know.
Yeah, like I think before that I already kind of wasn't. And it was just like for a second, it was me trying to figure out how I was going to rebrand myself. Like, all right, I got to stop doing these freestyles. It was, okay, the streets need a song. You know, it was stuff like that. And then it went from being stuff like that to other stuff. It was like I was already kind of not into it, not really rapping how I used to. And that overlapping with other stuff. Like I had drama, relationship drama. Of course, it seemed that way to the outside world. They didn't know what was going on with me personally. But no.
Do you feel like that was that moment when, because you said it stopped being fun to you? Like rap was fun to you, especially when you was, you know, you was in your bag and taking your shot or whatever, and you know you was just turning up. You feel like that moment when you stepped away from all of that stuff happen right around the time y'all got into your altercation, and that's why you really took that break?
No. I feel like it's so much real life shit that I can't even
put in the same.
You know?
Yeah.
That, like, what could I possibly say? Like, real street shit, relationship shit. It was so, all the world saw was, oh, you got rat beef because that's all y'all know me as. You know? It absolutely wasn't that. Perfect timing, though. You know, it seemed like I fell back because of that. But no, I can't say. I don't even, now looking back, I see the correlation. But looking back, I had so much going on that it wasn't, that was like water under the bridge. I probably was not trying to rap when I did back in the day, but it was me keeping a momentum going. Until I felt like, I need a break.
You feel like with you taking that long hiatus, like you coming back, you'll have that same momentum or that same buzz or that same that same fire?
I feel like I didn't really get started yet. Like, I feel like even with other artists, we are comparing my Instagram freestyles and come up show to people that have tapes and albums and EPs and projects to, reflect their work. And I haven't even gotten there yet. Yeah.
So you haven't reached your
I haven't gotten started.
You haven't reached your peak.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not. I just got my feet wet.
Feet wet?
Yeah.
Before we wrap it up, two things before we wrap it up. I didn't want to get too deep into this, but I didn't know that, you and I share like almost the same story in certain ways, but you know where I'm getting into it. Just, taking the substance abuse. You and I talked off camera for some time, and I could understand the pain that you were dealing with and why you were trying to numb it.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, not that I'm ashamed of anything, but I went through so much stuff that I could say and won't say. Going to jail, using drugs. Using drugs was it wasn't just my coping mechanism to feeling better, but it was my social tool. It was my way to interact with people. It was my way to, because it made me turn up. It didn't make me chill. So I felt like it was nothing wrong with it. I didn't really see nothing going wrong with it until it was like I didn't have a clear mind. Like, the substance abuse shit, I feel like everybody do their thing. If they drink, they smoke, whatever, but when they get too much, like, and I don't think I had nobody around me that was saying, like, you doing too much. I didn't have nobody saying, like, oh, you doing too much. It was like, all right, she gonna do what she want, but I had to realize that shit for myself. I don't judge nobody's journey. I get it. Yeah. I had fun. Yeah. But that's I be like, damn, I was fun. I had fun. I was lit. That was my moment. I was in Miami. I was on a Yeah. When you up, it's fun, it's all of that, but like when you taking this stuff just to get through the day or numb the pain or whatever, like life hits you. Like I think one of my heartbreaking moments was I had an aunt that I was real close with, and we went through like this internet stuff. So I know all about the internet. Like I'm talking about, you feel invincible. You saying like, look, man, I was 19, I had my own house, a car, So I had people looking at some of the stuff I was saying, they was taking offense to it, but a cousin of mine, felt away. And, when I went to my house, she kind of act like I was a stranger. Like, I kind of wasn't even invited there. And I used to be there all the time. I haven't been to her house in a year and a half. Wow. So it's like, that shit hurt. And after that, like, I'm like, it's time to get it together. That shit definitely will break up some bonds. I done fell out with motherfuckers. I'm not going to say... Well, I done fell out with motherfuckers from getting high. I did shit I probably wouldn't have did if I wasn't getting high. I lost girlfriends, doing crazy shit, like. You think that's where the video stemmed from? Which one? Oh no. That was another situation. My Kim K thing. I think that they came from me falling out with girls too. Yeah. I didn't have the video myself in my possession, so I don't know how it even. It had to have been from that way.
Just yeah.
You know.
What's next though? Like like what's next for you?
An EP is next.
Yeah, thank yeah.
An EP is next. So I got like I got this one last freestyle I kind of want to do because it's so hot.
Yeah.
And I want to drop a video for that joint. But other than that, I want to, if I do drop it, it's going to be because that EP coming right behind it.
I can't wait for that.
Or, you know, Kev coming right behind it. It's going to be a momentum going when I do. It's not a hiatus. Hiatus is over. Almost.
Well, I can't wait to see. We about to wrap it up because we got the whole
goddamn
goddamn
now.
Hug it out, man. My dog, man. DJ DIOR reviews. What's up?
Period.